University of Malaysia Sarawak has introduced a new program in the bid to strengthen the ecotourism sector in Sarawak. The Biodiversity Tourism Education Program offered at certificates and diploma levels for 6 months and 12 months respectively. The short-term study courses will be a stepping stone to further boost industry on ecotourism.
The program has been presented to the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture Malaysia to identify the necessary elements to be prioritized to strengthen the domestic tourism industry, especially during this period where the country is facing the COVID-19 pandemic. Its Minister Datuk Seri Nancy Shukri said that the introduction of the program was very appropriate, aligned with the country's effort to position the tourism and culture industry back on track as part of the national economic recovery.
Oleh demikian, penawaran program sijil dan diploma profesional dan dalam pelancongan biodiversity adalah bersesuaian dan signifikan. Di samping itu, lokasi pelancongan dan pembangunan aplikasi digital dalam Unimas edutourism adalah sangat menepati dan bersesuaian dengan pelancongan pasca COVID-19 dengan sentuhan fizikal yang minima dan lokasi yang kurang sesak.
Nancy clarifies the practical training platform is appropriate to increase the knowledge of tourism agents, tour drivers and the local community to introduce the potential of biodiversity and its function for tourists.
Saya difahamkan bahawa tema Identified Local Strength ataupun titik panas biodiversity Celebrate on Global Platform ataupun Wallace Trail telah digunapakai dalam merangka struktur kurikulum program Executive Biodiversity dalam pelancongan ini. I believe this can also be your tag for your for promotion on tourism, kan? Saya yakin program ini akan memberi penekanan dalam kemahiran pengecaman kepelbagaian fauna dan flora Borneo berserta dengan fungsinya.
He said that during a working visit to Unimas on Thursday. Students comprised of private sectors, private government agencies or biodiversity tourist enthusiasts will be exposed to several modules. Among them will be the introduction to heritage from Alfred Russel Wallace researchers, biodiversity recognition techniques and wildlife photography. Meanwhile, Unimas Faculty of Science and Technology Dean Associate Professor Dr. Ramlah informed the Biodiversity Tourism Education Program will enhance the skills of the tourist industry players. This will prioritize the ability of tourist drivers, especially to provide more accurate and updated information of the nature landscape in Sarawak.
Dia maksudnya kita nak memberi mereka kemahiran. Kemahiran mereka dalam mengenal pasti apa yang kita ada di Sarawak ini, sebab sebenarnya kita maklum Sarawak ini sangat unik sebab dia adalah merupakan salah satu pada titik panas biodiversity dan juga seorang saintis yang terkenal iaitu Alfred Wallace memang menulis buku tentang apa yang dia observe atau perhatikan kondisi fauna dan flora di Sarawak. Jadi kita ambil pendekatan itu untuk mendedahkan kepada peserta-peserta ini supaya mereka dapat memberi pencitraan yang lebih mantap kepada pelancong-pelancong sama ada pelancong tempatan atau pelancong luar negara.
Sarawak is on red alert for those coming back to the state after the SABAH poll. Deputy Chief Minister Dato' Amar Douglas Uga Embas said Sabah is now a red zone for COVID-19, with alarming number of new cases now and then registered.
Uga, who is also State Disaster Management Committee Chairman, said in contrast, Sarawak had recently recorded 0 cases. Uga noted that some 500 policemen from Sarawak were sent as reinforcement in Sabah, and that senior politicians are also there to campaign, as well as voters going there to cast their votes and return to the state. Thus, looking at the trend, recent reports had indicated that those returning from Sabah had been tested positive. In view of this, the committee has to impose new requirements for those returning from Sabah. The committee has to be firm as it is a very difficult time and situation.